2, 3, let's go. Good morning everyone, it's Friday the 16th of June, this is the Zwift Run channel, my name is Clive Finnimore and today we are running the MHG 5k at 8 kilometers per hour. Let's get the treadmill rolling. How are you all? Here we go again, the weekend is upon us. Decisions on what to do tomorrow are in my mind. Will it be part run, will it be long run? I don't know. We'll see what happens when we wake up in the morning. Welcome aboard, everyone. Thank you for joining. Here we go. We go. Voice to text is working on the button as usual. A sideline. Trying to get the head around this new interface on the Zwift Companion app, where now when you hit what camera view you want, it gives you a list with random names. I've no idea what camera is what now. It used to be camera 7, but now it's just a random camera. Smile. There we go. That's our picture for Instagram, Twitter and Facebook, if we remember to do it. Good afternoon, Christoph. How are you, buddy? Christoph says hello, everyone. So here we go. It's Friday afternoon. Time for a nice steady 5k. And then I believe we're back tonight at 7:30 p.m. UK time here on the Zwift Run channel to run the Pride 2023, where Stephen will be unlocking the Pride shirt, because you have to run both routes of the Pride events to unlock the shirt. So tonight's run is Fine and Sandy, which unlocks the shirt, and the other run is Neon Flats, which unlocks the socks and shorts. So if you want the full kit, remember to run both routes. So it's currently 22 degrees centigrade here in the Cornish Zwift garage. It's sunny outside, a little bit of haze in the sky here, a little bit of sea mist kicking around, but that will burn off shortly. It's the start of the Pulpero Festival tomorrow at 12 p.m. That's a little local village festival we have here in Pulpero every year, where they have a week of drama and live music and drinking and dances and all sorts of random stuff going on all week, which means I won't see my wife now for a week. She's heavily involved in the organising of the festival, so there could be a few crafty runs coming up if she's not around. That's why I'm thinking tomorrow I might go park run in the morning, because I have to drive to park run 30 minutes away. It's nice to tag a long run onto the end of it. So I may do Land Hydraulic park run tomorrow morning at 9, and then after that go and have another go at the Cornish Skyline, which is a run off trail up across the moors to the top of all the high points of Bodmin Moor. Quite a tough little 26 kilometre route, takes about 3 hours, but it's really nice if the weather's good. And at the moment the moors is nice and dry due to the nice warm weather we've been having, so there's no bogs or marshes to worry about. So in game today with me. Having a quick look up through the names, we've got Jeff with us today, Jeff Partridge, Jamie Caesar, Christoph, Herman's with us, Mike Wright is there, welcome along to our regulars, welcome along to any new runners that have joined us today. Feel free to do what you like, run with the beacon at 5 kilometers per hour, 8 kilometers per hour with the beacon group. Run off and do a fast 5k, or just take it nice and easy. Entirely up to you. Use the run as you wish. I went outside with Run Club last night. It was a warm, hot night. And one of the events organised by the Lou Lions in association with Lou Pioneers is the summer run, which is just short of 10k trail run. And last night we were tested on the new route. It's a hilly one, I tell you. It's not a flat 10. It's up into the woods, around the woods, back down, back up again, along the riverbank. I put about 85-90% effort in last night to see how it felt. Whether I'll be running the official event at the end of July, I don't know at this moment, because we could be moving house and I might be a bit knackered. But you can sign up on the night, which is good. So if you're in Cornwall, near Lou, and fancy a 10k run at the end of July, hop down to the Millpool car park, sign up for the Lou Summer Run. I have remembered to start the watch today, and the heart rate monitor is on, so no technical issues so far, looking good. So it's good to see a few runners here with us today. Friday lunchtime here in the UK. Early in the morning, some places, and later in the evening, in other places. 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5 runners in the Beacon group today with me. Some runners like to use this as a little bit of an interval session. Some join, do 5k and then run on to 10. You know, totally open to whatever you want. It's just a nice event that takes place every Monday, Wednesday and Friday at 12 PM UK time. You even get to unlock this blue and red kit if you haven't already. Yeah, so legs feeling a little bit stiff this morning after last night's effort with the local run club. Nothing to worry about. Hopefully we'll make part run in the morning. I never like to plan the weekend runs. I just let them happen. I wait and see how I feel when I wake up in the morning. If it's nice and sunny outside and I'm feeling alive and ready, we'll go outside and run. If not, we'll just turn over and go back to sleep. A message from Christoph. 1 kilometre done for the MHG group. Cheers, buddy. 1 down, 4 to go. For us here in the Beacon group. Just over 29 minutes left to run. Christoph, Jamie and Mike are with me here in the Beacon group today. We're just running into the woods. Christoph has just found how to take a picture on an iPad. Apparently, there's a double action required. You have to push the screen and then swipe up. on an iPad to bring up the little information bar or the little action bar at the bottom of the screen so he can take a screenshot. That's also now, you used to be able to tap the eye icon in that and it would scroll through all the different camera angles, so you knew if you pressed it 7 times you'd go on to this camera angle, which sort of, it's called the spectator camera angle. But now when you hit the little eye icon or the view icon, you get a menu pop up on the companion app and it's listed the names of the camera angles, which throws you off to start with. And also now on the Apple TV platform, you can no longer scroll up on the Apple remote to add a target. You have to press the play pause button to be able to select that option. Maybe that's what happened before, but because we didn't get the information bubble pop up to tell us what was going on, we didn't know how to do it. Because for a few weeks we couldn't select that. I wonder if that's what it was. No news on the house move, just that it is most definitely happening at some point over the next couple months, possibly the end of July. As soon as we get dates through and exchange dates, part of the Zwift Cornish garage here will start to disappear from the camera shot, and then going into moving week we'll have to go into radio silence mode until we've moved everything over. Bit of a pain having to take it all down and then go into a bleak garage at the other end, but eventually we'll get back to the nice blue and orange colour scheme. I am taking this wall, however, on my right, so that will be my backdrop in the new garage. Looks like the game cam is getting a bit laggy. No idea why that is. It's either the computer's getting older, or maybe it's the temperature. Maybe it's too hot in here and the computer's struggling at high temperatures to keep a nice smooth camera shot. Camping, yoo-hoo, says Christoph. 3 weeks into Christoph's holidays, apparently. He's going camping. Enjoy, Christoph. 3 weeks to go. 3 weeks time, Christoph, you will be camping. Hopefully I will know if I'm moving or not. Things should be moving or rolling in 3 weeks time. Should have dates, I'm guessing. What is that? That'd be the first week of July. Hopefully by then I'll know what's going on. Jamie's having a week off, a summer off, holidays this year by the looks of things. Jamie says, I don't think we're having anything planned this summer. Take each day as it comes, Jamie. Stay at home, go for day trips. It's a lot cheaper. Sunbathe in the garden. Nice one, Christoph. Nice one, Christoph. Christoph says there is a gym where he's going camping, so he might make surprise appearances in various runs in the course of his holiday. Probably from his iPhone. He might even take his iPad and his iPhone so he can even use a companion app. Oh, so he's going camping for 3 weeks as well. So he might disappear for 3 weeks, or he might pop up whilst on holiday. Jamie's managed to lose one of his children for the next few weeks. One of mine is now 17 and a half, so he's a bit more independent. He has a summer job and he can drive, so he disappears a little bit. He only comes home when he's hungry, and whenever he comes home he's starving apparently and needs food. You have to stop doing anything else you're doing to feed him. But my other two will be around through the summer holidays. But like Jamie, I don't think we'll be going anywhere this summer due to moving house, so we'll be at home painting and decorating and putting up plasterboard and stud work in the workshops, building an annex for the mother-in-law at the back of the property. And of course I'll have the new Zwift Cornish garage to put together, which will have to also have my workshop in there and a few of the animals. So it's going to be a bit chaotic in the garage to start with. It might look like a painter's shed for a while, but we'll get there in the winter. Once all the other jobs are done, the priorities are animal enclosures outside, mother-in-law's annex, and then we'll look at doing something with the new Cornish Zwift garage. It will have to have plasterboard put up on the ceiling to close the ceiling in, new studwork walls. I might even put my other desk in there, so when I'm working from home I can work in the garage away from all the chaos in the house. It looks like we've all got a busy few months coming up. Apart from Jamie, who's going to sit in the garden, have a nice lemonade and just chill out. No travelling to worry about. But hopefully by the winter, back into October, November, things will be sorted and we'll be back on Zwift as per usual. If you're listening, Jeff, I might have to defer my plague entry for this year to next year, because it's looking like it could possibly be the same weekend as us moving house, or very close to us moving house. I haven't deferred it yet. I've got until the 1st of July to do so. The email is written, but I'm just buying a bit of time, just see what happens over the coming weeks, see what's going on. But by the end of this month I have to make up my mind whether I'm going to defer or not. I don't think the wife would appreciate me saying, I know we're moving house this weekend, but I'm just going away running for a couple of days. Oh dear, she would not be impressed. Announcement from Christoph, we've just passed at 2 kilometres. We've just passed 2 kilometres, so in about a kilometre's time we'll be running past Jarvis the bear up in the mountains. It's pretty warm in today. I mean, it's 22.5 degrees centigrade at the moment. Not as warm as it was yesterday. Filmed my run 500. It was about 26 yesterday. Filmed my run 500. I can see outside the sun is now starting to cut through the haze and the sea mist, so it is warming up outside. However, we are forecast some showers coming our way over the next 7 days, starting tomorrow. Whether it will happen or not is another thing. The garden desperately needs some rain. We've now got brown grass in the garden at the back, which reminds me I have to go and pick some weeds down the country lane after this for my tortoises who are looking for their dinner. So we'll grab a black bin bag, lead up the dog go for a walk down the back lanes and pick some weeds. You literally have to fill a bin bag of weeds, which will last me about 2 days. I do get strange looks when I'm walking down the lane with a big black bin bag on my back. And then people sometimes ask what you got there, Clive, and you try to explain to them you've got 15 tortoises that need feeding, and this will probably feed them once. They're quite amazed. But I'm sure it helps the council out. All the hedge cutting farmers that come down. Lee Tree is here! Lee has announced in the Zwift Run channel chat feed. Lee Tree is here, and quite rightly I can see Lee Tree in game, 0.2 of a kilometre. Lee Tree is with the main group. So there's now 5 of us running in the Beacon group. Jeff's nicely picking up the pace there up ahead of us, 2 minutes 40 seconds ahead. Running 5 minute 42 kilometres. Bit of a progressive going on there, I think. Good work, Jeff. Halfway for the Beacon group, announced Christoph a couple hundred metres ago. We're through the halfway point. 16.5 minutes left to run, and then it'll be shower, dog walk, weed pick, and back to work. The afternoon. And then we should be back here tonight to join Stephen Cousins for the Pride 2023 run at 7:30 PM UK time. It's a 30-minute run at any pace you like. It's a timed event, so just come and walk, run or jog for 30 minutes and you will unlock the Pride 23 t-shirt. So today's Pride routes, one's already happened this morning, another one's at 2:30 this afternoon, and then one tonight is at the Fine and Sandy route. And then tomorrow it'll be Neon Flats, and then Sunday it'll be back to Fine and Sandy. I won't be running on Zwift on the weekend. Hopefully I'll get some time to get outside, and when I'm not running outside I'll be doing jobs in the garden and around the house like you do on the weekend. And then I'll be back here again live streaming to the Zwift Run channel on Monday. As usual, Monday, Wednesday, Friday next week we will be here with the MHG crew at 12 PM UK time. And at some point next week we might have some news on house moving dates. Fingers crossed, we'll have to see what happens. You know what it's like, solicitors are pushing papers around and asking for various documents. Every time you think you overcome a certain milestone in the house moving thing, something else pops up. We're almost at date talking stage, but not quite. Not quite. Some documents turned up this morning for the house we are buying, with the seller's name. What didn't have a capital letter in front, so they had to scrap the whole contract. And we now have to re-sign, re-witness everything again and post it all off. So we'll see what happens by the end of next week. Three kilometres done, 2 to go. To get this done, says Christoph. Heart rate 115. Nicely sat in zone 2. Nice and steady. Nothing too hard today. Yesterday we had filmed MyRun 500 in the morning, so that was a hard effort hill climbing session at 12%. And then last night I was outside with Run Club, running the new summer 10k route, or just under 10k it is. But we did that in 45 minutes. Maximum heart rate was about 165, 166, something like that. So it was an 80 to 90% effort. Legs felt a little bit like jelly halfway through, which at that point, if you've got a gel or some jelly babies or some sweets, that's where you, in a 10k, you'd hit it, get your sugars back in about halfway through. They've slightly changed the route this year. It used to start down in the town by the fire station, but due to complaints from public services and locals last year, with us shutting the road briefly to start the race, etc., we've now moved the race start up into the car park away from the main road. So there's less of a sprint start now. There's about 200-300 meters of road, and then you get off the road and the rest of it is all in the woods. Some steep climbs to tackle right at the start, which will slow the road sprinters down. Be interesting to see what happens this year. Steep climbs and steep downhill descents. And there he is, look, there's Jarvis climbing the tree after his honey pot. Christoph's just announced Jarvis, there he is, look, standing on his back legs, about to tackle the tree climb. And then just before he gets to the honey, he'll slip down, and then he'll try a second time, and then fall off the tree. He's stuck in a never-ending loop for his entire life of climbing and falling that tree. Maybe one day we'll come past here and there'll be a little update where he's sat on the side of the road eating the honey. Unless he wastes away before he gets there. Nice little photo there, look. Cheese, there we go. A couple of photographs of us guys. I always take the photographs, I intend to post them on Twitter, etc. However, they do appear on Strava, don't they? Which is good. I quite often get people asking me what on earth is Zwift and what is that Strava event you did where you ran around New York? Didn't know you were on holiday. What was that all about? You try to explain to them and they look like you've gone nuts. We run online on an online game in a virtual world with people from around the world. It is a virtual run club and they just can't get their head around it. 10 minutes left to run here today with the MHG Run Club crew. 5k at 8 kilometers per hour for the Beacon group here on the Zwift Run channel on YouTube. Thank you for joining us today. We really appreciate it. Please hit the thumbs up, like and subscribe, smash the notification bell, and then you'll be notified when we are going live or when we are live. Come and join the Zwift runners in this awesome community via the Zwift Run channel. We really appreciate all your support, and hopefully we will reach new runners out there, new Zwift runners, entice them here onto this platform like I did 3 or 4 years ago, about 4 years ago now probably, when I accidentally stumbled across Stephen Cousins' Zwift videos and it was like, what is all that about? It's a computer game, the running on a treadmill. And I went through all the usual avenues of RunCline and foot pods, ended up getting myself a smart treadmill, and here we are 4 years later, live streaming on the Zwift Run channel. So come and join us, come and join us. I just find it really convenient having the treadmill set up, and having Zwift as well just makes it a million times more interesting and appealing. Chatting and running with others. The workouts are fantastic. They really push you and drag you along when you feel like you just want to walk it. They get you to the finish line and you really feel like you've worked hard. Especially that workout Wednesday. Monday Run Club. And of course, Stephen's marathon training sessions, which take place in the winter. Last year, the Zwift community met at the Paris Marathon. And weeks prior to that, we were running training sessions here on Zwift, led by Stephen, streamed to the Zwift Run channel. It was an awesome workout. Keep an eye out for that for 2024. So here we go, we're just waiting for Christoph to make the announcement. And there it is. Final kilometre for the MHG group. Nice one all. Jeff says, cheers all, have a great weekend, and you too, buddy. Jeff is one of the relics here on Zwift. He was here at the creation of it all, and he's still here now, so that tells you something, doesn't it? And he runs the odd 100-mile race, or even 200 miles plus. Have a good weekend, Jeff. Probably see you on the Zwift Run channel, maybe later on tonight. If not, I'll see you again next week, buddy. Cheers, Jeff. Always comes up, isn't it? Jeff spoken with J. Into the final kilometre for us lot in the Beacon group. See, voice to text never gets it right. It must be my Cornish twang. Yeah, what you doing? Get out me garden. Proper job. If you're wondering why in my name on the Zwift Companion app now I've got Clive Finnimore, Zwift Run channel, it's just so it's a little bit more visible when I'm running. People might see you running by and think, Zwift Run channel, what's that? And then if they do a quick Google Zwift Run channel, hopefully they'll get pointed in the direction of our YouTube channel. Brings more on board, hopefully brings more people onto Zwift. That's what it's all about. Keep promoting everyone, even at your local run clubs or any running buddies you know have got treadmills. Trying to get them on here. I've tried a few times with my run club. They sort of make an attempt, but I think sometimes when people they don't quite know how addicted it is, and they buy a cheap run pod or whatever and it doesn't quite work right, they get frustrated with it. But keep at it, keep on at them, I do. Sell a motorbike and buy a smart treadmill, I tell them. They do, a lot of them run outside during the summer, but there are a few people I know from my local run club that do dabble, mainly cycling on Zwift during the winter months, but there is a few that do come on running occasionally. Lee Tree is asking me how was the pasty. The pasty was awesome, Lee. I love a good proper Cornish pasty, you know. And now you've mentioned the word pasty, I really want another pasty. I'm sure I'll get a pasty on the weekend. You have to say it like that. With the start of the local village festival starts tomorrow. All the bakeries down there and the ice cream kiosks, all the live music, all the bars, the entertainment. I'm sure I'll be eating plenty of pasties this weekend and this coming week. Next Friday evening is a Queen tribute band. So when Queen is in the band, they have a tribute band that play, and they are pretty damn good. And it's always a good atmosphere. So I'll be going down next Friday evening to listen to that and probably eat a pasty. So we are into the last 400 metres here now for the Beacon Group. 1 lap round the track. Thank you for joining today. I hope you all have an awesome weekend. We will be back later this evening on the Zwift Run channel to join Stephen Cousins so he can unlock his Pride 2023 running shirt. 7:30 PM UK time. If I don't see you then, have a good weekend. We will be back here next Monday, Wednesday and Friday. Take care everyone. Until next time, cheers, bye bye. There we go, that's me bye-byes done on the in-game chat. Well done to everyone who ran in-game today, thank you for joining me. And the MHG runners. It's always good to see so many of you on a Friday lunchtime. Yeah. Have a good weekend cycling, Jamie and Christoph. And Lee Tree likes a bit of Zwift cycling as well. The bonus about running on Zwift though is it's free. You don't have to pay subscriptions. So if you're watching this now and fancy a go, but worried that you have to pay a fee, you don't have to pay for running. Download the app, jump on, have a go, try it with RunClimb if you've only got a dumb treadmill. You can even run outside. If you've got a Garmin, a new Garmin watch, you can pair it to Zwift on your phone and have a run outside and still appear on Zwift and unlock all the awesome t-shirts, etc. Or download the RunClimb app, which manually transmits your speed of your treadmill. So if you're running 8 kilometers on your treadmill, you change the RunClimb app to 8 kilometers, and that transmits to Zwift your speed. It's a nice way to get started and try it out free, if you've got a treadmill, of course. And a bunch of old iPads and old phones kicking around. Drag them out. You need one for the companion app, one for the game, and one for RunClimb. Well, that's it. That's it, everyone. Well done to all the runners. There's the fireworks going off and the streamers. There's the finish line. We are done. There we go. And there's me stood in my Pride 23 t-shirt, which we unlocked earlier in the week or late last week. I got a little bit excited when I unlocked it because I thought we weren't going to get it due to a bug, but it turned out you had to run both routes. So, thank you very much. Thank you everyone for joining me on the Zwift Run channel. Cheers Lee Tree, thank you Christoph for your comments. Really appreciate it. Zwift Run channel will be back later tonight at 7:30 PM UK time for the Pride Run on Fine and Sandy route. Join us in game or join us on the Zwift Run channel. Give us a thumbs up, say hello. It's all appreciated. Have a good weekend everyone. We will see you back here again next Monday. Until then, stay safe and take care. Cheers, bye bye. See you all later. Bye bye.
Celebrate, celebration. celebration, celebrate, 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 celebration, celebrate. Hey, what's your style? What you drinking? What's your vibe? I've been feeling rather sad in the corner of my glass. Boy, what's your style? What you drinking? What's your vibe?